The Story is a song released as a single by American folk rock singer Brandi Carlile, written by Phil Hanseroth, from her 2007 album The Story. It was featured in Grey's Anatomy in 2007 and is on Grey's Anatomy soundtrack album 3. About 4 years later, a version of the song has been recorded by Grey's Anatomy actress Sara Ramirez and was first presented in the 2011 episode Song Beneath the Song. The track was later covered by LeAnn Rimes for her Remnants album and by Dolly Parton for the charity tribute album Cover Stories. Early life. Ramirez was born on August 31, 1975, in Mazatlan, Sinaloa in northwestern Mexico. Ramirez's father and mother are Mexican. When Ramirez was 8 years old, their parents divorced, and Ramirez went to live with their mother, eventually settling in Tierra Santa, San Diego, California. Ramirez's interest in music encouraged their mother to send them to San Diego School of Creative and Performing Arts, where their singing talent was discovered during an audition. Ramirez started acting in stage productions in high school. After having played such roles as the witch in Into the Woods, Dolly in Hello, Dolly, and Miss Hannigan in Annie, Ramirez was recommended for the Juilliard School, New York City, from which they graduated with a Bachelor in Fine Arts. At Juilliard, Ramirez further worked on their acting skills and trained as a vocalist. Ramirez speaks both Spanish and English fluently. Career. Broadway breakthrough and other roles. While still at Juilliard, Ramirez was discovered by a casting director and was offered the role of Wahznak in Paul Simon's 1998 Broadway musical The Capiman. Based on the life of the Puerto Rican gangster Salvador Agran, the production garnered negative reviews, but Ramirez was singled out for their outstanding performance. They made their screen debut in the same year, with a minor yet memorable role in the romantic comedy You've Got Mail. Starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, the film had Ramirez play Rose, a Zappers cashier who was very serious about her line's cash-only policy. Ramirez voiced the titular character of Lammy in the video game Jammer Lammy, a spin-off of Parappa the Rapper, on Sony's PlayStation console. They later reprised their role in the latter's sequel for PlayStation 2, but had a smaller role. In 1999, Ramirez appeared in Mark Lamos' The Gershwins' Fascinating Rhythm. They garnered praise for their performance and received an Outer Critics Circle Award nomination for their role. Charles Isherwood of Variety praised their beautiful, smoky voice but was critical of their torchy performance of The Man I Love, which ignored the wry irony that infuses Ira's lyrics. Ramirez then appeared in the 2001 Broadway production of Edward Kleban's A Class Act. They replaced Julia Mini to play the role of Felicia, the protagonist Ed's boss. The same year, they starred in other productions including Fascinating Rhythm and Dreamgirls, and then performed in the 2002 production of The Vagina Monologues with Tova Feldshuh and Suzanne Bertish. During this time, Ramirez also appeared in guest roles in several television series, including NYPD Blue, Law and Order, SVU, Third Watch, and Spin City among others. Ramirez's breakout role came upon being cast as the Lady of the Lake in Eric Idle and John Du Prez's musical Spamalot. Based on the 1975 film Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the musical opened on Broadway in 2005 to widespread acclaim. Ramirez was singled out for their performance, winning several awards including the 2005 Tony Award for Best Featured Actress in a Musical and the Drama League Award for Distinguished Performance. Ben Brantley of the New York Times described them as a toothsome devourer of scenery, and another reviewer for the Playgoer emphasizing their stage presence remarked that their intensity is totally serious and totally ludicrous and totally on key. An Entertainment Weekly review gave them the highest praise by calling them a show stealer. Grey's Anatomy / I and other projects. None. Personal life. On June 27, 2011, Ramirez got engaged to longtime boyfriend Ryan Debolt, a business analyst at Timec in Paris, France. They were married on July 4, 2012, in a private beachside ceremony in New York. On July 6, 2021, Ramirez announced in an Instagram post that they had separated from Debold. In September 2016, Ramirez donated their hair to Locks of Love, an organization that makes wigs for children who suffer from medical conditions that lead to hair loss. Afterward, they sported a buzz cut, styled as an undercut. In October 2016, Ramirez described themselves as queer and bisexual at the True Colors Fund's 40 to None Summit in Los Angeles, California. In an email to the Huffington Post, they wrote that their decision to come out publicly was a very organic and natural one. In August 2020, Ramirez said they had recently determined they identify as non-binary and used she/they pronouns, which were changed to they/them sometime in 2021. Off-screen work. Singing career. Ramirez released their first single, a rendition of Silent Night, in 2009. The song was featured in the 10th episode of the 6th season of Grey's Anatomy. Their debut, self-titled, extended play came out in March 2011 on the iTunes Store under the label of Atrevida Records. The EP included 4 songs, including a cover of The Story, which was originally recorded by Brandi Carlile in her 2007 album. 2 of the 3 songs were co-written by Ramirez and the album's writer-producer Rob Giles. Sara Ramirez debuted at number 37 on the Billboard 200, number 9 on Billboard's Independent Albums chart, and number 38 on the Canadian Albums chart. The Story debuted the same week at number 69 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 72 on the Canadian Hot 100, and number 34 on the Irish Singles chart. Soundtracks for Monty Python's Spamalot and Grey's Anatomy, the music event, were released under the labels of Decca Records and ABC Studios respectively. Philanthropy. Ramirez is an activist and extensively campaigns for LGBT rights. They are a member of the True Colors United Board of Directors and the Task Force, and the San Diego, New York, and San Francisco LGBT Centers. They spoke in support of homeless LGBTQ youth at a True Colors Fund conference. In addition, Ramirez supports other groups including Bind Tusa, Bisexual Organizing Project, American Institute of Bisexuality, Endlin, and Mujeres de Maíz. In 2015, they were awarded the Ally for Equality Award by the Human Rights Campaign Foundation. Filmography and awards. Accolades. Ramirez won the Tony Award for Best Performance by a Featured Actress in a Musical and the Outstanding Featured Actress in a Musical for their role in the 2005 Broadway musical Spamalot. They gained widespread acclaim for their portrayal of Dr. Callie Torres in ABC's medical drama Grey's Anatomy. They garnered nominations for the Best Actress at the NAACP Image Award, the Alma Award, and won the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series. Discography. Extended plays. Singles. Silent Night. Roller Coaster.